Hi, I'm Uncle Mark. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to be showing you how to check this vapor canister vent valve or solenoid on a 2006 to 2013 Chevy Impala. On the driver's side, where your gas tank is. Unless you're across the pond and the gas tank's on the other side. It's on the same side as the gas tank. It's this unit right here. Also, you'll see in the right-hand corner at the top, there's a playlist to the Impala if you need more videos. Now, if I turn you around here a little bit, there's one bolt holding it on. I believe this is a 10mm bolt on this side, and on the other side, it kind of clips in. Right there's the clip, and it slips into this slot. That's this piece of metal right there. So if we can get the bolt off, and not a face full of dirt, which I already got a few times here. This one actually came off pretty good. I guess a guy could have sprayed the back of it there, the threads on the bolt before I pulled it out. And once you get it out here, just have to unclip that bottom piece. Well, move it to one side. Then there's a wire here. It's got a little clip on the connector as well. And if you wiggle it out, can't wiggle it too far. There's the connector, because it's the black piece is a solid plastic piece. It's not rubber. It goes into our rubber hose here, that gray looking hose. Connects right there. I don't want to break it. I tried wiggling it, and then it had to get the screwdriver out. Again, I want to be gentle with it, try not to break it, just in case this part is not broken. I think I can get it out now, but more wiggling and jiggling, and I'll get you a little closer. Screwdriver again to the rescue, and it came out. Now, somehow I have to get this whole thing, because it's solid plastic piece. It does bend a little bit, and it's sitting in this, it's not really a clamp, but, and it's not tight in there, it just kind of holds it in place. Set you a little further back, so there it is right there with the arrow. Show you from a little further away, this will make more sense. So if you can twist and turn the hose one way or another, whichever way, until it comes out. Twist and pull and push. It's probably all put in together with that gas tank, and it's like, no, I didn't break anything. It was just a stone that was in there. I was worried. It's like, no, I didn't break something, did I? So this is what it looks like. Not a crazy piece, but I guess it does its thing. So it's a 2-pin connector. So I'm just going to take a multimeter. I just want to see if it's got continuity. So I've set this, I can see if it's got any resistance going through there, but I'll have an audible sound that the circuit's not opened or broken. Nice and close. This isn't a 100% guarantee, I don't think, but it's a pretty good indication that it is working. So, continuity, good.
It tests, so it's good.
So my buddy was beside me there. It's like, it looks like it tests. So, you can there's a cap on the top of this. I've had it apart already once. I wish I would have recorded that. So we did that and put it back in the car without testing if it had any kind of continuity there. Had a handful of gravel come out. It's amazing how much stuff was in here. This car had been on a lot of gravel roads, so it was kind of plugged up. If I can gently pry these off. It must suck air into here, because you'll see when you take this top off, it can actually breathe around the top. So whatever that valve is doing inside there, just kind of a hole, and it can suck air in the middle. And there is a filter on it. The filter's a little dirty, but I guess we could have cleaned it out. Could wash it, dry it, and then stick it back in there. Could blow on this side and tap on that side, or tap all the dirt out first and then blow in it. Or put a little bit of pressure if you have a compressor, but I'd be worried not to put too much pressure in there. Then clip this back on, make sure the filter's in there. Trying to figure out, I've got the big open end here by my thumb. Why won't that fit? None of the little clips are lining up. I just got home from work when I was doing this. So it's like, okay, and this makes sense. The big hole goes to the back where the mount is. Now everything clips. And there you go. Sit her back in. You have to weave it in through here again. It's the opposite of the way it came out. Try and get it through that clamp that holds it in there. It just more steadies it than anything. Make sure that this is going to go in the right way. It looks like, yeah, it doesn't have to be spun around. So if I can get that plastic piece into the rubber hose. Sorry, I don't have a tripod there to show you that. Got it connected. Then I'm going to connect.
See what I'm doing, or? Yeah. Okay.
I've got a cameraman with me. Owner of the car is being a cameraman. So I'm going to plug the connector back, electrical connector back in first. It only goes in one way. It's basically with that clip sticking out to the side. Then this has a clip there, and then the bolt goes back in. Of course, it was hard to line it up. So finally, after fighting around a little bit, I decided I'll put the bolt in the hole first. Then I'll clip that bottom piece in. And then I'll try and find the hole, and then I'll just twist the bolt, get it in there. Oh, if you can, give me the thumbs up if you like the video, if it's helping you out. Get our 10mm bolt back in, and it should be good. Now, I think the problem is with the canister, the vapor canister. And they're going to want to replace this part as well. And probably the purge valve. It's going to be very expensive. Plus, it's on top of the gas tank. I told my buddy, let's just bring it to a shop, pay for them to diagnose it properly, instead of just switching a bunch of parts. Otherwise, it's going to get very, very expensive and may not get fixed. Please subscribe, and you'll get all the notifications. It's easy. The little dog will show you how. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. I got